It's your Smooth Friday live radio show with Paul Toothpicks Curry. Welcome. Thanks for your company, and it's always a pleasure playing it smooth on this Friday night. Big show, and we're back for another program. Last week off. Thanks, JD, for the cover and also for your programming for the Overload program every Friday night. Kicking off the program this evening is a doctor in the house from Chris Standering's brand new album, Real Life, but this is brand new. He just released Adam Hawley, smooth jazz guitarist and session player for quite a number of bands around the world, but doing great solo work. It's Adam Hawley and his latest album, Escape, and it's Saturday morning, because that's right, it is Saturday morning, coming up very, very soon as we set you up for your smooth jazz weekend. Check this one out here, and lots more coming your way. Around the corner, Isaiah Katumwa, Michael Polo, Brian Sims. We've got a little bit of catch up on what happened at Java Jazz in Indonesia last weekend as we speak, and lots more here in your Smooth Friday. Great having you company. Don't forget to jump along and tell someone we are streaming live on tunein.com. Yeah, just the way I like here at Adam Hawley. And Saturday morning from his latest CD, Escape. I tell you what, this is what we love playing here on the Smooth Friday Live radio show, putting up the dial there, a little bit more instrumental music, just the way I like it. And that's why you're jumping on here to 98.9 Northwest FM. Great having you company, and enjoy playing the tunes of the smooth jazz guitarist, Mr. Adam Hawley. Certainly fantastic. Keeping the groove running along for your show this evening. Hey, catching up with a little bit of Terry Tuck. I've played the great man from the United States, bassist, groove, funkster himself, smooth jazz man, Terry Tuck. Made a suggestion for this young guy, Isaiah Katumwa, and this is his current single called Home and Away. And I thought I'd give it a go, and I think you'll enjoy this one because it's classically the smooth jazz sound, just what we like playing here on a Friday night. jazzcoradio.com, you can check it out on the website, or we're Facebook at Melbourne's Best Mix of Smooth Jazz /Northwest FM 98.9. Great having you company.
Relaxing and refreshing with your Smooth Friday on 98.9 Northwest FM.
Yeah, your Smooth Friday Live radio show with Paul Toothpicks Curry here in the hot seat, live from Melbourne, playing it just for you and Marco Paulo. Mr. Magic from his 2018 album, Beautiful Day. Certainly love playing it. I tell you what, this guy, saxophonist, groover, I tell you, smooth jazz man himself, he's absolutely sensational. Who's mostly played in the pop and jazz crossover field, certainly one of the aspiring artists out there or ongoing artists out there in the market. Teamed up with the great Greg Karukas and Melissa Manchester at the Java Jazz last weekend. It was absolutely magic, absolute magic. Funnily enough, that's what we're playing is Mr. Magic, but seeing these guys live, phenomenal on the stage there, and certainly one of the other artists that I enjoy seeing, and he consequently played in Sydney on Wednesday night at the Foundry, and he was at Java Jazz as well with Brian Simpson, doing a show on his own, but also teaming up with all the colours of smooth jazz there at Java Jazz in Jakarta, Indonesia. And this is Supernatural here in your Smooth Friday from his 2016 album, Persuasion.
Intertech Orchestra.
Hi, this is James Kohler from London, England.
Hi, I'm smooth jazz artist Terry Tuck.
Daniel Domingue here.
Spinning great smooth with Chieli Minucci.
Duncan Miller playing some of the grooviest tunes on Melbourne's best mix of smooth jazz.
is the key to your weekend.
Marsha. Jerry Johnson. Paul Hardcastle. Bob James Trio. Ollie Baru.
I got the power. Yes, I'm the man.
Italy's smooth jazz group, Spray Life. All this and more on your Smooth Friday. Melbourne's best mix of smooth jazz, Friday nights, 10:30 to midnight on 98.9 Northwest FM.
Long time I couldn't see you. Nice for me to be with you again.
Yeah, it's your Smooth Friday Live, and if you want to catch one of the tracks from the Spray Life Band is coming up in this hour. I'm going to play Sometimes, and a big hi to Roberto. Big thanks, mate, for checking in there, but Sometimes from 2015. It'll be coming up around the corner very soon. But in that last set, you heard from Chieli Minucci from his latest CD in conjunction or collaboration with Special EFX All-Stars, Mr. Marzipan, and also Cinnamon Sugar 10. That's right, that's Foreplay, supergroup, contemporary jazz group, Foreplay, sensational from 2006 album 10, and Greg Karukas looking up from his 2005 album. Love playing the music. I think you're getting a feel of what's going on here, and I tell you, I'm enjoying it just as much as you are. So don't forget to jump online and tell someone we're playing it smooth right through. That's not 90 minutes of the best mix. Yeah, right through to midnight. It is. It's Melbourne, Friday Night Live. Let's make it happen. I tell you what, check this guy out, Stanley Clarke. I think you know who I'm talking about. 1, 2, to the bass. And yeah, just cruising. Mr. Roberto, you're just cruising, my man, as you go from place to place, yeah? Coming up around the corner, Night Flight, Tony Monaco, classic. You want to check this cat out at Java Jazz, mate, but we're going to be playing a track, Indonesian Nights. Darryl Williams, Michael E., got to get the man in, and Christophe Goze up next. Hold on. Don't forget to tell someone you're listening to your Smooth Friday Live radio show with me, Paul Toothpick Scurry. check it out. Tony Monaco, Steve Smith and Vinnie Valentino from their Groove Blue album. It's a great music, great selection there. Indonesian Nights here in the Smooth Friday. Great having the company. It's 98.9 Northwest FM with Paul Toothpick Scurry playing it smooth each and every week. When we're back, we had last week off and we were hanging out at Java Jazz Festival, Jakarta International. Can't even get it out. International Festival, and it was a great time. And we are back, playing at Grooves and giving you a little bit of a taste of who we heard, who we saw. And I tell you, I can't knock it back, but it was just sensational to see some of these artists that you sort of you play in your show and see them live and get to meet them. It's just amazing time. But I think more importantly, the wonderful hospitality of Indonesian people, the food, the culture. It's a fantastic. Certainly well worth going. Tour next 2021. Can't wait to get back there and obviously see the lineup. But hold on tight. The program's still going, and for sure, it's your Smooth Friday Live radio. Michael E. This is electronic jazz, smooth, chill. This guy just knows how to put it together. Michael East from the UK, just sensational. This is Il Chiringo featuring Tim Jello, and I think you'll like this one. Check it out. Kieran Smith Friday. Coming up around the corner, Darryl Williams and Christoph Gose.
Smooth Friday Live Radio with Christoph Goes.
Yeah, it's your very favourite Darryl Williams on bass there, and How Long Has It Been? Featuring Jeff Lorber, and consequently saw Jeff Lorber Fusion Trio live at Jakarta Jazz Festival, Java Jazz, and the great man Barry Lickham Hula on bass was playing with Jeff Lorber, and he was brilliant, and he's one of the locals, and certainly getting a lot of music and teaming up with a lot of bands with his talent. Just a very talented young player there, certainly really cool, Indonesian born. So Barry, but check him out. You can also find some information on him around the corner there. But hey, listen, there'll be a lot more on the website coming up very, very soon here at jazzgoradio.com. It's great having your company, because I obviously want to put up the findings and some photos and a little bit of information as we go. But it's your Smooth Friday Live radio show with Paul Toothpick Screwy. Great having your company, and I've got a couple more songs to go before the end of the show. But as I mentioned in the beginning of the program, my good friends Spray Life Band, and this is from 2015 and Sometimes. Here on your Smooth Friday.
Couldn't see you. Nice for me to be with you again. After all this time, we're finally stay tonight. Really wanna make tonight a wonderful time. I gotta share with you this place. I love you so much.
Relaxing and refreshing with your Smooth Friday on 98.9 Northwest FM.
Well, it comes to that time of the program where I've got to say goodbye and thank you for your company. I hope you enjoy the program again this Friday as we're back from a week off last week as we ventured over to Indonesia to check out the Java Jazz International Festival, Jakarta, Indonesia. It was sensational. I had a great time. We played a few tracks from some of the artists that were showcasing there tonight. And finishing off here with a little bit of Summer Nights and Lonnie Liston Smith. Visions of a New World from 74 album. Certainly cool. How cool is that? It is a fusion jazz. Loving it. And before that, Spray Life Band from their 2015 album, Sometimes. Christophe Gauzet, Jazzy Lounge 2016 and something like this. And also you heard before that Michael E. and Il Chorinko from the 2019 album. Featuring Tim Jello. There was lots more there. And Darrell Williams. Yes, with Jeff Lorber. What else? Also, I'm going to finish off with Keep That Same Old Feeling from the great man Jeff Lorber. Kicking It from 2001. And also Morris Brown, The Mood from his 2017 album. And The Mood. But that's our program in a whole. Look forward to seeing you next Friday night as we continue to play great smooth jazz, contemporary jazz and grooves. It's Melbourne's best mix of smooth jazz with Paul Toothpicks Curry here on 98.9 Northwest FM. Don't forget to jump online and listen to our great mate Graham Johnson, who has his smooth jazz program on a Saturday morning from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. on a live 905.com. Keeping smooth jazz alive here in Australia Town. That's right, Australia. He's Sydney, I'm Melbourne. But this is your local community radio. That's right, it's 98.9. And just a lot of great programming you want to get hold of here 24/7, 7 days a week. Check it out. There's great stuff happening here. And one of those things is certainly my program on Friday night from 10:30 to midnight, just straight after the Overload program with JD. But there's lots more coming up. I'll give you an update on some gigs next week. Jump on to jazzcoradio.com, which is my local, with my website, and you'll get to see some of the Indonesian stuff from the Java Jazz photos and some a little bit of stories, I guess, and also what's going on in the smooth jazz, contemporary jazz and groove world. From me, that's me. See you next week. Don't forget to hang around for a little bit of music overnight, and look forward to seeing you again. Big hi to you, my podcast listeners. Thank you so much for the show recaps. Thank you. And you'll catch this in the next couple of days, this program. But other than that, see you next week.
for the love of music.